So, you want to move to Australia? You have a degree, you have experience, or you're thinking of studying here? But every time you Google it, you get confused by visa codes, point systems, and conflicting advice. Today we are going to break this down using electrical engineering as our example. We are going to look at two specific pathways, one for the professional already in the workforce, and one for the student. Let's build your roadmap to Australia. Before we talk about visa numbers, you need to understand the three pillars that support every skilled visa application. Pillar 1, the skills assessment. If you are an electrical engineer, ANSCO code 233311, you must be assessed by Engineers Australia. If you have an Australian degree or a degree recognised under the Washington Accord, you are on the fast track. If not, you will need to write a Competency Demonstration Report, CDR. This is basically a technical report proving your degree and experience meet Australian standards. This takes time and is the first step you should start. Pillar 2, English language. You need to prove you can communicate. For most skilled visas, the baseline is competent IELTS 6.0, but to be competitive, you need proficient IELTS 7.0 or superior IELTS 8.0 to score more points. Pillar 3, the points test. This is the game. You need a minimum of 65 points, but that usually isn't enough to win the race. Realistically, you need to aim for 85 points or higher to get an invitation. Points are awarded for age. Under 25 is bad, 25 to 32 is best, English ability, work experience, and your partner's skills. Understanding these pillars is the key to unlocking the door. Let's say you are already working as an electrical engineer in your home country. You have a degree, you have 5 or more years of experience, you are not interested in going back to university. You have two main options. Option A, the 189, Skilled Independent Visa. This is the golden ticket. It gives you permanent residency, PR, immediately to live and work anywhere in Australia. The catch? It is highly competitive. You submit an expression of interest, AOI, through a system called Skill Select. The government invites the highest scoring applicants. For engineers in 2026, the invitation cutoff is often 85 or more points. It's a race to the top. Option B, the 491, Skilled Work Regional Provisional Visa. This is a regional pathway. To make this work, you must live and work in a designated regional area, which includes many areas outside of Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. The advantage? You get an extra 15 points on your EOI just for applying for this visa. This makes it much easier to get an invitation if your points are lower. You hold this visa for 3 years, meet income requirements, and then transition to the 191 visa for permanent residency. The critical step for you. As an engineer, you are on the Medium and Long-Term Strategic Skills List, MLT SSL, which qualifies you for the 189. However, always check if you need state nomination. You can apply for both the 189 and the 491 simultaneously. It's like applying to multiple jobs at the same time. It just increases your chances. Now, what if you are younger, or you want to use study as the bridge to get in? This is the Student Visa 500 to PR pathway. It's longer, more expensive, but often easier because you get the benefit of Australian study. Step 1, the Student Visa 500. To get a visa, you must be enrolled in a CRICOS registered course. For an engineer, this often means a Master of Engineering. The minimum requirement for future visas is usually 2 years of study. Don't just look at the city, consider a regional university. If you study in a regional area, you can often get an extra year on your post-study work visa later. Step 2, the Graduate Visa 485. After you graduate, you apply for the 485 visa. This allows you to stay, live and work full-time in Australia for 2 to 4 years, depending on your qualification. This is not PR, but it is a critical window. During these 2 to 4 years, you need to 1. Work as an engineer to gain local experience worth many points. 2. Get your skills assessment if you haven't already. 3. retake your English test to try and boost those points. Step 3, the transition. Once you have your degree, the Australian work experience and the English, you then enter the same skill select system as the professional applicant. You can apply for the 189, the 190 or the 491. Essentially, the 485 gives you the time and the points to become competitive for the PR pathway. Here's the most important part of this video and the reason you need to stay vigilant. Australian migration laws are a living document. They change constantly. Just this year, 2026, the 485 visa fee jumped to $5,750 from July 1st, 2026 for the main applicant, and the age limit was cut from 50 to 35 for many graduates. The points cutoffs are changing every invitation round. A whole new core skills occupation list is now being used for some visas and it's updated more frequently. What does this mean for you? It means the advice I give you today is based on the current law. By the time you apply, it could be different. You can never sit back, submit an application, and just wait. You need to be proactive. So where do you go to get the truth? Not random forums, but the official sources. 1. Your first stop, Skill Select and IMI account. The government portal is your main hub. You need to create an account here to lodge your EOI and eventually your visa application. The Department of Home Affairs website has a step-by-step guide for every visa. 2. Your checklist. You will need police certificates and health checks ready to go. Don't wait for an invitation to get these. They can take weeks or months to process. The government guidance suggests having everything ready before you click submit to ensure a faster outcome. 3. For engineers, specifically, stop Googling engineer assessment. Go directly to the Engineers Australia website. They are the only authority that can approve your CDR or assess your degree. 4. Verify changes. Whenever you hear a rumour, verify it using the Federal Register of Legislation. If a new law is passed, it gets published here. This is the only definitive source for changes to the Migration Act. 5. Consider a professional. If this seems overwhelming, it is. Registered migration agents, MARA, are professionals who are required to stay up to date with these changes. It's an investment to save you from making an expensive mistake. Moving to Australia is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you choose the direct 189 route or the student 500 path, the principles are the same. Assess your skills, prove your English, and be ready for the point race. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Do your research, keep your documents ready, and always check the date on the information you are reading. Good luck, engineers. I'll see you in the next video.